I'm Natalie and this is James, and this is our home, Zephyr. We have been sailing around the world for the past 4 years, and now we have got a couple of stowaways on board. Meet Flint and Kira, two puppy Weimaraners that are joining the adventure. Subscribe and welcome to our channel, Sailing Zephyr. Last week we arrived into Wrightsville, North Carolina, after a 500 nautical mile sail from the Bahamas. Now it's time to enjoy the US.
Well, good morning. We are starting our ICW run from Wrightsville Beach to Beaufort, North Carolina. We'll have one stop along the way tonight, and it's our first bridge, and I'm pretty excited. And it's blowing a hoolie, so I'm happy to actually be in here today.
Yeah.
So.
The doggos, this is their old hunting grounds. Hey, when you were puppies. So if you guys have been following our channel, following the videos and all where we've been and stuff, you would have known that we did CW last year, and going up we did it without the dogs, and then going back down we obviously had the new stowaways, the doggies, and they were tiny at that point. They were only puppies. So on the way down we actually did all of it. We did ICW. So this time round we've obviously skipped all of Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and went straight from the Bahamas to North Carolina into Wrightsville. And we only stayed in Wrightsville long enough for me to go to immigration and have my passport stamped, and pretty much we left the next day. We did a shop and we are on the road again. So our goal is to get above Beaufort, North Carolina, because that means that then we are insured, because our insurance only covers us above a certain latitude or during hurricane season. So once we're up there we can kind of slow down and enjoy everything a little bit more, but at the moment we're kind of a little bit under the pump to get there so that we aren't uninsured. And so it begins, the endless amount of bridges.
We went head first into the fire, watch the flames rise higher, love.
This time round we got the sails out way more often in the ICW.
There you go.
That's it.
There you go.
That's all she wrote.
Winds at 150.
Well, you don't want much in then. That's looking pretty good right there. We might as well sail, right? Well, motor sail.
Motor sail, get an extra knot out of this.
Yeah. This is perfect.
When we're finding a bit of current, it definitely helps. And of course we got our resident jet ski patrol dog here.
Yeah.
He doesn't like them at all.
They're his nemesis.
Oh my gosh, he goes crazy when they come around.
So what is going on with our chart plotter at the moment that's a bit scary for the icy dogs?
Well, it's not necessarily our chart plotter, but our depth gauge. I think I might have talked about this in an earlier video, I can't remember. We think our depth transducer is starting to slowly fail. Sometimes at like a lower depth, it'll just cancel out and it won't show us our depth beyond, say, 7 feet or something. So I was reading, and apparently that's synonymous with a failing depth sounder. So not good when you're trying to navigate the ICW. Fortunately, we've done this route twice now, so I'm pretty confident we're going to be okay, even if we didn't have a depth sounder. So But yeah, so definitely another thing we're gonna have to look at, and more money for more parts, which sucks.
Yeah.
Righto, we are going along pretty good. We've been actually sailing a bit, which has been nice. Well, and a bit of motor sailing. So Nat's putting out the fenders. As you can see, we're gonna stop at this place called the New River Marina and pick up some fuel. We stopped here on the way down last time. They got really cheap diesel. Hopefully I don't botch this up. Last time I parked the boat here, the dock hand decided to help us, and he accidentally pulled the bow in while we were still moving and knocked the navigation light off. So we're gonna try and be a little bit more careful this time, and I guess make sure that that doesn't happen, because that was really expensive. That was $100 that just fell in the water. So
Once we're docked, it's a race to fill up the water tanks and fill up the fuel.
cool. All right, I'll pass you the hose.
We went head first into the waves.
Once we're done, it's time to pull off the dock. Easier said than done. I get the bow line
No, you don't
stuck
need to.
around one of the poles.
Wind's doing all the work.
Oh no.
Oh my God, you are so lucky.
Thankfully, I managed to set it free and we are off again.
When I look back, I see it clear. I tried but couldn't give you more. You were a great one.
All right, we have arrived into our anchorage, and it's one of our favorite anchorages here on the ICW in North Carolina. There's an army base over there.
Yeah.
But anyway, we are going to take the doggos over to this pier here. There's normally a ton of fishermen, but because it's quite windy today, there isn't. So it's meant to blow about 30 knots tonight. And as you can see, it's already blown a hoolie in here.
Well, there you have it, folks. We got Zephyr over in the Anchorage getting blown away. The doggos are running and pooping and having a great time. We're pretty pooped. It's been a long day.
We were faster than what we thought we were going to be, though.
Yeah, we managed to sail a big chunk of this, which we'll motor sail. And so yeah, we were rolling. We were doing over 7 knots for a couple of hours. So
Yeah, it was lovely.
So we got it. We thought we'd get in about 6. We got in at 4 o'clock, just after 4.
We crushed it.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. It flew by, which was nice. And we made a stop, right, at the marina, got fuel, water. We were there for like nearly an hour, so that was really good. Look at all these ospreys flying.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. We've seen like all the ospreys that got their new chicks in their nest and stuff. So
They're all hunting now.
yeah. So for those of you out there that are loving our Zephyr content, or maybe you like us or maybe you don't, or you just want to help us along the way, we'd love it if you would become a patron. It's a great way to support us. If you want to do something that's free and support us, subscribe, like, comment below. It helps us out so much. Look at Flinty.
He's already been in the water.
Yeah.
Excellent. Kira's about to go in as well. Look, they're just slipping everywhere.
Oh my
Flint!
gosh.
Flint, Kira, come on, out, out.
We don't want wet doggies right now.
They're probably frog scared.
Well, it is a great morning, guys. The wind calmed down last night. We had a good sleep. It's actually quite cool. Big change from the Bahamas heat that we've been getting. Yeah, we've been sleeping pretty darn good. It's another beautiful morning, as I just said, here on the ICW. We've just left Mile Hammock Bay and we're heading to Beaufort, North Carolina. This little stretch we do here from Mile Hammock Bay to Beaufort is also really interesting because, sorry, slight cord adjustment. It's a military testing zone, so there's a big military base here. I think it's called Camp Legume or Legume, and it's pretty cool. Like all last night, all these Osprey helicopters were flying around, and Apaches and whatever else they got. And along this stretch, you'll see like some old like army jeeps and old tanks or military vehicles. I don't know what they are exactly. And they use them for target practice and all that. So yeah, you definitely have to be on the water here pretty early to get through, because sometimes they shut it down. There is a phone number you can call, but we're just running the gauntlet here. We've been here twice and it's never been shut down on us. But yeah, definitely, I think you can look on cruiser forums and there's a phone number you can call to find out when their testing days are, because they actually do shut the ICW down. Good thing is, now it's telling me I was fast asleep, but they must have been doing some live bombing last night out in their practice fields, because she said she could hear all these explosions all night. Pretty interesting. Yeah, we're just gonna settle in here, have a little brekkie, and knock over these 33 miles pretty darn quick.
At the wrong time, I could never give you what you need and deserve. We went head first into the waves until we crashed and burned.
It's like a sailboat. Looks like remnants of a sailboat.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. So, pretty crazy. Maybe they came through when the testing was going on and they shouldn't have been. Well guys, such is sailing life. You gotta make decisions on the fly, and not everything always goes the way you think it's gonna go. We arrived about 20 minutes ago into Beaufort, North Carolina, and Anchorage was so busy. We did try dropping the hook once, didn't we, Ben?
Yeah.
It was so busy. We decided to keep going. So we're gonna keep going all the way to Oriental. It's about another, I'd say probably 4 hours, but we got all the conditions with us now. We got an incoming tide, we got wind, so for the Genoa out, so we might get there quicker, we'll see. But yeah, it was an absolute gong show, and we worked it out is that there's a ton of boats all staging to go around Hatteras. So, you know, everybody's pushing north, obviously, to get safe for their insurance or just to get north out of the hurricane zone. As a result, the Anchorage is packed. We've never seen it that busy. So we didn't see it that busy last year when we came up, more on the way down. So luckily, we had such an early start today, and we had a lot of current pushing us, outgoing tide pushing us on the way to Beaufort, that we got in just after midday. It's about 1 o'clock, so we got plenty of time to get to Oriental, so that works in our favor. Otherwise we would have just had to try and, I don't know what we would have done, because it was so busy. So, but anyways, yeah, so we got about 4 hours. Just started to go north now, and yeah, should be pretty easy. Here we go.
So here we are in Oriental, and we scored for the first time ever a Freetown city dock, which both times that we came through here last time were full, and we just never ever get this lucky. So we're pretty amazing that, you know, we got in here, right?
Yeah, this is awesome. So if you guys are ever up in Oriental, you can check it out. Apparently it was at towndock.net. You can see whether there's actually spaces available.
Yeah, they've got a camera that you can check. And
but yeah, so you can see Zephyr is snug as a bug in there. There's two more just over there, and yeah, they're big docks. Like you could get I'd say you get easily a 50-foot boat in here, but it's all about draft. Obviously closer to the wall is shallower, so that's why Zeph's sitting pretty far back. But now doggos are off for a walk.
that's right.
We're gonna go hunt down a dog park. It's about a half hour away.
Maybe in another life we could have worked it out, but we got too close to the sun.
Go, go, go.
Maybe in another
Yay!